And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the
you got it.
pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome. Giant Sports Talk Live here Monday night, shortly after 8 o'clock. Back at it again. Glenn, I'm looking in the rearview mirror here. Football in the rearview mirror. It is over. Super Bowl's done. It is now time for baseball. Pitchers and catchers report tomorrow, so it should be a lot of fun. Hey, let's not forget either, along with the spring training that's beginning tomorrow, the WBC is cranking up too, so that's going to be something fun to watch here between now and the start of the season. What that March 25th evening time, right? The Giants and the Yankees are going to be the featured game on that Saturday night. Is it Saturday night? No, I can't remember. No, Thursday night, right? I think Wednesday or Thursday night. Wednesday night. So that's going to be a lot of fun, man. Woo boy! But
start the season Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Have Thursday and Sunday off.
Well, guess what? Hey, baseball is now here, man. Baseball is here. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is what we've been waiting for. You had a long winter. Granted, did the offseason go like how we wanted it? No, it didn't. But hey, we root for the Giants, and hey, let's see what happens. I mean, I'm still going to root for them. I have my reservations, as I've reiterated many times, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So, Glenn, spring training time, man. You look out the window, especially around here, man. It's springtime already, even though it's not even the middle of February. But
yeah, right. Not here.
What do you think, man? Does it get you a little bit excited that baseball's around the corner?
This is one of the few. You want me to be honest, Eric?
Here we go.
I'm not feeling it, man. I'm just not feeling it. I have a question. Once the season rolls around, once we get opening day, big day, sellout, they make their money. Ticket prices are crazy right now for opening day. I got to ask you, Eric, will there be new meaning to the team? Or what's our song? When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Will it be a lot of fans saying bye-bye? I'm not buying this product. Will there be a lot of, you know what? Every year, I'll be at the ballpark, Eric. I don't know what it looks like on television. I've said it before. And Lou has mentioned it too, because he goes to quite a few games during the year. I come home and they'll say, another record sellout crowd. I go, Jesus, the whole upper deck was empty. I had my choice of seats. So I'm wondering if everybody just say, bye-bye, baby. When the Giants come to town, I'll find something else to spend my money on. I don't know, Eric. There's so many unanswered questions. You think unanswered questions would mean I'm excited to find out the result? I'm really not. Because regardless, all right, look at our bullpen. A lot of people in the chat already saying, whoa, do we have a closer? My question is, does it really matter who we choose to be the closer?
Man, that's something that needs, I think, to be addressed. And look, there's still some guy, and that's the crazy thing. And before we kind of get into more spring training stuff here, hey, what's up, Mark? What's up, Kyle? There's still a lot of free agents out there. Now, granted, today there was a flurry of moves, specifically with some trades and also some pitching.
Did you say a flurry of moves?
A flurry.
Oh, I was just looking at.
Hey, were you looking at here? There we go. There you go. Your boy.
Mark
the best
Andre
legs, right? The best legs in hockey?
Best legs in town, but don't tell him us.
Let's see. What is it? Nick Martinez went to the Rays. Eric Fetty went to the White Sox. And then Chris Paddock went to the Marlins. And then
not exactly what you call needle movers, though, Eric.
Yeah. I hear you. Ooh, look at this.
We weren't. So if we don't make another move, maybe we won't be the last guy at the bowl. I mean, somebody else will be the last one at the bowl because we ain't doing nothing else. We're going on a hunger strike, I think.
And look here, nobody baby. He goes boycotting the prices and the team this year. Hey, look, I can't follow you for that. If you're that disappointed, yeah, absolutely, man. You do. Hey, sometimes you got to do that. You know, you make your voice known by quote unquote sitting on your wallet and not spending money. I get it. I totally understand it.
Eric, I got my 25 games for $125.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is as good as watching from the couch. I'm not going to give him a penny more than I have to. I'm going to pack my own lunch. I'm not going to be buying the $19 hot dog. I'll boil up a couple of Frankfurters in the pot of water.
There you go.
I'll sneak a couple of mustard packs at the ballpark, and away I go. Dude, that's where they milk you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
$5.
That's
you know it. How much a pizza and a soda cost you? And I go for the beer a little more. It gets out of control. So you know what? There will be. It depends on this month of April. I'm banking on it, Eric. If we get off to a slow start, it's going to be a long year. Because again, catch-up baseball is not much.
It might be
tough.
It might be, man. I tell you. And another news, and then I saw Gordo, he talking about it, and I was going to get to it. Our good old buddy Kyle Harrison, one of the last guys left in the Rafi Devers trade, is gone. He got traded today. He goes to the Milwaukee Brewers, and
but Boston got a good pickup.
They picked up Durbin, man. That guy's a good player. I was surprised. I don't know. That was a little weird, man. I like Durbin. He's a good player, man. He's hard-nosed, right? And why would they give him up? Maybe because they lost Peralta. I don't know. I thought that was a little bit weird. But there's only one guy left, Bello, and I think he's in high A, right? I think he's in high A or some shit like that. And it's crazy. There is nothing. What the hell are the Boston Red Sox doing, man?
It was a salary dump. There's probably nobody else willing to take on the salary.
Exactly. It had nothing to do with the player. It had everything to do with the money. And it's just.
And maybe they were hoping a little bit. Maybe they were hoping. You know, they took Kyle Harrison. Maybe they were hoping for a little dust on that. And, you know, maybe the magic would return. Maybe he was going to be something that they expected would be. Maybe it just, again, salary dump. But isn't it funny, Eric, that you could trade a big haul? We call it a big haul. Really, it wasn't. We gave up guys that, we really didn't need. People in the chat saying, "Oh, he'd look good in the bullpen right now."
Would he really? I mean,
nobody else in baseball wanted him. I don't know why he'd be any good here.
Yeah. So again, and here that's another thing. Where would he fit? Where would he fit in the rotation?
And they said that with Rodgers too, Eric, in the offseason, before he signed with the Toronto Blue Jays. Isn't there's kind of an epidemic among Giants fans? Once we let someone go, well, we got to bring him back. There's a reason we let him go in the first place.
Yeah, there is. And look, hey, and I tell you what, and I'll say this again, man, Buster Posey, that was a hell of a move, man. You got rid of 3 guys. Well, it's actually 4 guys, and none of them, well, I should say one of them, is the only one that's left in the Red Sox organization with that trade. And the Giants got Rafi Devers at bargain basement prices, because if he was a free agent this year, who knows what he would have got. He might have gotten close to $45 million a year AAV. And right now the Giants, I think, have him at what, 25, 27, something like that. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Look, we could squabble over this year, but last year with him going out there and getting Devers, and look, and that's something that's going to be kind of exciting this year. We get to see Rafi Devers for the entire season this time. Glenn. So let's see how that one pans out. And you know what? No one's really talking about that because that's going to be big for the Giants.
Want my prediction? Want my Devers prediction?
Oh, you're already going to do that? Let's hear it then.
I gotta. Here's my Raffy Devers prediction. Our good friend Robbie Dizzle picks him in the first round of our fantasy league. First round pick.
Okay, that's fair. He might be.
He just might.
He just might be. Right. Exactly.
Not necessarily first overall, but I think he's going the first.
Hey, what's up, Joe? Matter of fact, this is our good buddy over in the Rio Grande Valley in Texas. See, I remember this. What happened to Dean? Dean's not around. He's a teacher, right? He's a high school teacher, so he's very busy. He chimes in occasionally during the baseball season. I'm guessing we'll see him, and I'm sure you'll probably see him out in the out in that third deck somewhere, right? So I'm sure Dean is looking around.
I was going to send him a message. I'll send him a message tomorrow.
You know what? I got to text him too. It's been I think we were texting a couple of weeks ago, just talking about trades and everything. But yeah, Dean's awesome. Dean is a great guy. Good call there, Joe. We'll get him on here again sometime.
Another reason the Giants baseball talk and sports talk live right here. It brings people together, Eric. I met him at the ballpark. I met him at the ballpark.
Right?
Hey, dude. Nice scorebook. And he's got a scorebook, like I told you, 200 pages. I go, that's a pretty big scorebook. He goes, for all the playoff games, too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Nothing wrong with that.
It's still not a bad guy.
Oh, by the way, just real quick, let's talk about this a little bit. When I was last week, at the end of last week, I was able to join the New York Giants Preservation Society Zoom. And I guess the dust is flying in Oracle Park. I guess Willie Mays Plaza still isn't done. And I guess they're doing a bunch of stuff at the club level. They're doing some bathroom remodeling or something. So I guess there's a lot of stuff going on. That sounds just like me, man. That sounds just like me. But yeah, I mean, so Oracle Park is getting a little polishing up, as they say. I don't know what they're going to do with Willie Mays Gate, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. I mean, look, time's ticking away, man, and you got to get that shit wrapped up if you don't want people walking across a construction zone. That's not exactly conducive to.
Hey, I want to break out some moments here. You know what we'll be hearing real soon, Eric?
Let's hear it.
Maybe not Kelby Tomlinson, but that gets me fired up every time I see it.
That's so much fun, dude. I tell you what, that is so much fun.
I'd rather see a whole lot more of this. Maybe Devers.
Yeah, I'd much rather see that. Absolutely. Gosh dang it, man. I'm ready, man.
I'm not that. You know what? Maybe it's just once the season starts, Eric, you know, the eve of opening night or our get together at Tommy's, the juices will start flowing, and maybe maybe the WBC will get me fired up for baseball.
Hey, look, that's happening soon, man. That's happening real soon. Kelby, I think he retired, right? I think he retired like last year or the year before. I remember them saying that he retired.
Isn't he the optometrist?
Yeah, that's him. Clark Kent, whatever. Yeah.
Good for him.
We real quick, we're going to be all over the place again, guys, because there's really no baseball to talk about. There's trades and stuff, but
I'm breaking out the
NBC. What do you think? Are you looking forward to NBC covering some of this MLB baseball? It sounds like Kershaw and Rizzo and Joey Votto are going to be part of the production of calling some games, especially during the playoffs as well. So that's going
on with NBC. They jumped on everything. They're going to do baseball.
Huh?
They took away a big lucrative deal, and they don't even have a collective bargaining agreement. They swooped in. They're going to be doing the WNBA.
Are they? No kidding. Wow.
If there's even a WNBA. Right. I don't think you know what? The owners just walk away from it. They've offered them the sun and the moon, and they're like, what did they say today? They responded to the last bargaining chip, and it was, we're not close. We've got some things. They offered some things we really like, but they want the, what is it? The sharing. They want the revenue.
Oh, revenue sharing. Gotcha.
And the Players Association, their spokesperson, said, it's non-negotiable. We're getting it. I'd shut her down. You know what? Shut her down. Because once they shut it down, relaunch, give it a new name. It's sign all free agents. There are 3 or 4 players who have are like in already with contract. Obviously, where is she? Right there, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers. There are several, but I think they should just shut it down, start over. NBC is all in, going. You know what? We don't care if it's scab players, or I guess there's enough people coming out of college, and what the hell? I'm not a big guy, Eric. I know a lot of people. I want to see where people maybe that's a topic to talk about, where people weigh in on stuff like that, because we're going to talk about that, I'm sure, next off season, more than Giants baseball. What do you do, Eric? If you own a company, if my staff come in and go, we want half of the profits, I go, stick it up your behind, because I pay you to do a job. They're making, Eric, guys like Kyle Tucker getting his $700 million, and then he gets the portion of the, like, what are we talking about here, Eric? The rich get richer.
Oh, don't
Can you imagine, Eric, if we got the salary for just 1 year, 1 season of the lowest, the introductory rookie class salary in baseball? Dude, I would be living on the high and the hog, man.
Oh, you're shitting me.
No, I'm really serious.
No, not that. I'm D-Shot. D-Shot. This is what he just said, so I had to go look. Giants posted a hype video that had nothing like it at the end. I just looked at it.
So what you're saying?
As sure as shit, nothing like it is at the end. Are you kidding me? You kidding me, right? All right, let's take a look. You guys want to take a look? You guys want to get hyped up?
Oh, are we allowed to do that? By the way, you want to check the Gmail after the show.
Oh, well, what do you got in Gmail?
I don't know if it's the Tommies or what, but we're not getting any remuneration from the show.
What? Are you kidding me? All right.
Three of our musical selections were deemed you can't play them.
What the hell was it? Hold on, let me look. I did not know that.
I just saw that before the show. I should mention to you. But anyway, they're getting strict, man. You can't have anything.
I'm seeing. No, we're good to go. We're all looking good here.
You scroll back in our Gmail account. It says you're demonetized because you're.
Was it from
Friday
it from a long time ago?
Friday.
What the heck did we do? What did we do on Friday?
There were 3 of them too. 3 different.
Well, that's weird because whatever. I'm looking on here and it shows everything is good. I don't see any.
It's ones that are open. Take a look. I opened the email. It's there. So anyway, we'll talk about that.
Whatever. We should be good because there's really there's nothing that's, what do you want to call copyrighted on this.
All right, get me hyped up, Eric. Do your best. I don't know if it'll work. Try to get me hyped up here.
All right, guys, here we go. You guys want to see this? Here we go. Come on, let's do this.
Jeez.
Why not? Let's get the juices flowing. All right, here we go. Let's see what they got.
It should be fun.
2, 1, ignition.
You're gonna miss. Knock him out at 100 miles an hour. The Giants take the lead. He is safe. John Newland makes the catch. Gilbert, he caught it. And he'll dive and make the catch.
Liftoff.
Adios! And watch it go. Here's his throw, and they got it. Lanza, strike, tirándole al tercero. Adios! High drive, left field. And we are going home.
There it is. Come on. Seriously? I'm going to check the website.
Does that actually mean Giants, San Francisco Giants baseball? Nothing like it. Or does that mean San Francisco Giants, nothing? So like it. That's my question.
I'm looking at the website.
Pause, Eric. Is it Giants baseball? Nothing like it. Or is it Giants, nothing like it.
I don't know.
That's what you
Gosh dang it. Whatever, man. Whatever. Anyways. Look, baseball's coming. That's all I care about now, man. It sucks that I don't get it. Mad Skills, fire the publicity asshole. He's awful. I don't get it either. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man.
I see.
Come on, man.
Senior's already excited just for fantasy baseball. He's got I've been studying up. At least he's man enough to admit there's work to be done. So, like it.
By the way, yeah.
You and I, Eric, are like the runts of the litter. How come every pool we're in last place? You and I are always at the bottom.
I tell you what, man, it started off bad because two of my starting pitchers that I thought were going to be pretty decent went down with Tommy John. And it just, and trying to recover from that is really tough, especially with how OP I made pitching last year. It was too much, but I've tweaked that a little bit. But hey, if anyone's interested, hey, oh, there you go. Good. If anyone's interested in playing some fantasy baseball, we're going to
get a couple of emails.
We did. We got a couple emails on that.
Yeah, people want in. Dilated says, "Did you say 125 for 22? No, 125 for 25. I got my $5 ticket packages, so $5. I'm going to the third of the season, really.
Oh, I see it. MIT. Okay, let's do it, man. Yeah, man. But let's see, Eric. You got the waiver wire. There's a trade deadline, and there's a limit on how many innings you can pitch. All right, hey, look at this. Jim Thurkill donates $5. Way to go, Jim. He's been a long time listener. Appreciate you, Jim.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, Jim, last year I don't forget this one.
I mean, I lost my.
What did you say? Justin Verlander, 15 wins. I tell you what, though, man. If he had some defense behind him and he had a better start to the season, I think it would have been close. Look, he finished strong, man. He finished with a sub 4 ERA. That was pretty amazing. Anyways, Giants baseball. Buster Posey sure is looking like Farhan. Oh man. Well, and Jim, is it Posey's fault? I mean, he is the president of baseball operations, but is he have been given the tools to be able to unleash the financial strength that the Giants have? And I don't think that's happened. So guess what? Anybody, right? Anybody feeling the president of baseball operations position is going to look like Farhan for that simple reason is if the team isn't willing to go spend the money, well then what are you going to do? Dilated, what are you asking? Are you asking about fantasy baseball? Yes, it's still available, as a matter of fact. Yes, it is.
First come, first served.
Yes, it is. And we got a few spots. We got, I think, 5 or 6 spots.
If that.
Right? Where the hell is it? Yeah, here we are. What the hell? There. League. There we go. Let me do this. That's not what I want. Where is it? This one? Let me do this. Hold on 1 second. Give me a minute here. Bear with me for a minute here. Copy.
Oh, Mark, my old collecting buddy Mark in New York. He brings back memories, Eric, of my youth. Remember ABC, Monday Night Baseball, and NBC had Tony Kubak, who was the Blue Jay color commentator, and Joe Garagiola. Remember Joe, Baldy Joe?
Yep.
Life, you know what, Eric? The older you get, you look back, life was good when you were like 10 years old, man. Life was good then. No stresses. You didn't have to pay tax.
Oh, I tell you what, man. You know what's, well, I'm not going to even get into it. Yeah, when I remember growing up, I don't remember my parents or my family members talking too much about politics. This day and age, man, it's just, that's all you freaking hear. MV says, fellas, I still think the Giants will make a trade for pitching. Look out. Hey, I want to believe that, MV. I really do. I want to believe it.
Who are we going to trade to get a quality arm?
I don't know.
I mean, we don't have the horses.
I don't know. I think we do have value, but I don't
think
the way the issue is, you know what it is, Glenn? It's the prices have been so elevated Now,
Yeah.
maybe they've come down a little bit, but oh my gosh. Yes, I've tweaked them. Senior, if you go look at the rules, you'll see that I've nerfed a lot of the pitching. I went down to like a half a point for outs and strikeouts, and it's just, yeah. I want it to be a little bit more balanced because last year the pitching was just so overwhelming. It was just too much.
Hey, Benji, when are we going to see a Military History Chronicles? I haven't. Dude, does it even exist or is it off the air?
I ain't doing that crap. No, sir.
It's no longer over the air, I guess.
Hey, just go here. I do all my talking over here. So there you go. Follow me on Twitter and you'll get plenty of my commentary on what the hell's going on. It's a freaking mess. There it is, Mark. Monday Night Baseball in the late 70s, early 80s. Must-see TV for neighborhood kids.
Yeah, ABC Monday Night Baseball.
It's Marcos. Okay. See, ever since freaking YouTube went to this stupid crap, I don't even know who the hell anyone is anymore.
No way for us to fix it, I don't think.
No, there isn't. It's
change that.
YouTube. It's YouTube. You can't fix it. That's
YouTube.
what they decided to do. So, what's up, Marcos? I couldn't remember your name. I remember you were in here in the past, but unfortunately, like I said, with the stupid new handles, it's just
Came to YouTube. I said, rules? There are no rules here. Oh, there are rules.
Rules?
Maybe that's what we need, Eric. Maybe I got to watch a little baseball.
Yeah, you know what?
You
know what you need to do? This is the time of the year where you go watch baseball, Ken Burns baseball. This is the time of year you watch Field of Dreams and your favorite show, 8 Men Out, and The Sandlot, all of them. So
I was watching Little House on the Prairie last night. In the beginning.
In the beginning, man. I saw that the other day too, man. I love that episode. So much fun. So much fun.
Millets. This morning, I watched a doubleheader.
Oh, did you?
I watched the episode where Charles gets a letter and has to immediately rush off to Chicago.
Oh, and that's not good. Yeah. Matter of fact, that's the name of the episode, Chicago.
They're looking for little Jack. Remember Mr. Jackson? They found out he's a little boy.
Yeah, he's a little boy. Yep.
That's the ring, isn't it? That's the ring. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
That's it. I didn't see
the one with the ruby eye. The one with the ruby eyes.
I see no ring. And then that was followed up by remember the kid they called Piggy?
Is that the one with
Elmer?
Yeah, that's him.
And what caused the big ruckus in that episode?
Yeah.
The beginning of the show. Elmer comes to town, goes to the school, and Nancy wanted to play baseball. I wanted to bat.
Yeah.
And he walks over, takes the bat. Okay, Now you can be my girlfriend.
Look at this.
Be careful what you wish
and
for.
Then, you know what was on yesterday? I was watching a little Highway to Heaven. Peanuts.
Yesterday it was the blind camp.
It was peanuts, popcorn, and Cracker Jacks.
I haven't seen that one for a long time.
That's a good episode.
I haven't seen that one for
another baseball one. The Toros. Yeah.
Who was the coach of the Toros or manager? Coach.
Yeah, there was that guy, that crusty old guy.
He always portrayed remember in Little House, and then so he was Joe Kagan, and then he was
Joe Kagan was in there. Yeah.
He could never. Lou wouldn't like him. He could never make it with the ladies.
No, he never did it. It's true.
Because the baseball episode, he couldn't make it with the teacher.
Esther Sue, yeah, he had no luck with Esther Sue, and then of course I can't remember what her
Esther Sue wanted the mortician over him.
Yeah.
Get these kids out of here.
That was a funny episode. Anyways, man, let's get back.
You know how bad it is when we're only 28 minutes in. We're talking about Little House.
But I tell you what, you know what's going to happen next? Well, tomorrow, pitchers and catchers report. But are we going to even see Logan Webb? Because he's going to be out there. He's practicing with Team USA in the WBC. So we're not going to see him. I think we're not going to see Ramos. Not going to see Jung-Hoo Lee. Because, again, both of those guys are with their respective teams, Team Puerto Rico and Team Korea. So, yeah, there's going to be a few guys that are going to be missing. So it should be an interesting – again, hey, Well, I want to see some of what these other kids are going to do. I want to see what Devers does in spring training. That's always fun to watch, right?
Any of those big Japanese players eligible? Are they going to be playing like whatever the Blue
Ooh,
Jay
you know what?
the White Sox? Why did he go to the White Sox anyway, guys? Jesus,
There's a few guys that went to the White Sox.
Who goes to the White Sox? Jesus,
is Shohei? No, Shohei is not playing team, right?
He's
not, right? Is Yamamoto? I think Yamamoto is, isn't he? Can't remember, but
yeah, I think Yamamoto and Sasaki are both going to be playing in the World Baseball.
I think they're both going to be playing.
Well, I'm not going to really get too deep into that. I watch it because it's a lot. I mean, during pandemic, I was watching the KBO at 3 a.m. If it's live, if it's meaningful, then like that's why I can't get into preseason, Eric.
I understand. Yeah,
Giants were the best preseason team last year. Did we make the playoffs?
Look,
no.
The only thing that spring training does, it's the advent of baseball. That's what it is. You're starting to hear the sounds, right? The bat against the ball, the glove, or the ball in the mitt, all that.
Yeah.
Hearing them run down the line, and it's just and the smells and the sights. So it starts, getting the blood to boil a little bit, right? And it's like, come on, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get going. And let's see how the story is going. Let's see how the story is going to unravel. Because honestly, and just they say that everybody says this, right? In spring training, what do you start out? 0-0. You even though if you finish, with the best or the worst record in spring training, your record is still 0-0. And then it's just about to see how does the team come together? What is the team going to look like coming out of spring training? Who's going to be competing for that last roster spot? That's always fun, right? Yeah, it's always fun to see who's going to make that last roster spot. And then, hey, March 25th, man, it's time to get it on, and let's see what the Giants are going to be able to do.
The way the San Francisco Giants go out and nitpicking, trying to get the cheapie, I'm surprised they never went and tried to negotiate a contract, bring Wander back.
Yeah, and you know what? He hasn't signed anywhere.
Get Wander.
Maybe. You never know. Jim says, what about Peguero for the closer? I don't know, man. Yeah, I know he throws hard, but is he consistent enough in the strike zone to be able to rely him on the ninth inning? I don't know.
Who's that pitcher in Arizona I'm thinking of, Eric? Free agent.
Gallen?
Yeah, that's the kind of guy I could see. If we're going to add anybody, it would be a guy like him.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit. There's a lot of pitchers out there, right? Zach Gallen. Now, I think I would not be surprised if he goes back to Arizona for the simple fact that because he's going back to his original team so they don't have to pay the penalty. And I think that's the thing. Who wants to give up a second round pick and $500,000 of international draft money for someone like Zach Gallen? And don't get me wrong.
Yes, you're right, Eric. And the Giants have done everything in the books, everything they can to build on that. They want to get the draft picks and they want to have the international money. I can't see them throwing that out when they worked so hard to bank it.
I don't see another team wanting to do that. And I'm not trying to throw shade on Zach Gallen, but he was atrocious last year. And is that a gamble you want to take for someone like that? I mean, I get if you want to, but I think that's why he's still out there. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to Arizona. You still have Chris Bassett. You have Lucas Giolito. You still have I don't even want to utter this man's name. I'll let you utter it. Who else is out there for a starting pitcher? I don't even want to say it. Don't even want to say his name.
Who?
I don't want to say his name. Pitched for Toronto last year.
Gosman? A free agent?
Oh, freaking Ibrahim. Arm on is close. I don't even want to say it. Don't even want to mention him. I don't even want to put it out in the universe because I don't want that man on the San Francisco
I'd rather
Giants.
stick with Max.
No, I don't want that man on our team. I don't. And it's nothing against him personally. It's just I don't think he's going to be able to last the season, man. I want a rotation. I don't want piecing this thing together with freaking duct tape and bubble gum.
I meant I'd rather have Verlander over Max.
I'd take Verlander over Scherzer, but he ain't coming back here.
No,
he ain't coming back here.
And
Bassett didn't go to the Marlins, did he?
Isabel says Sasaki isn't going now, so he's
He's not.
spring training.
Oh.
And you know what? That's why it's going to be tough watching the spring training baseball, even trying to mimic any kind of a dissection of it, Eric, because teams don't even have full teams there.
Yeah.
There's no depth to your team. And it's fair to say most of the guys who are going to be playing in the World Baseball Classic are going to be on their team regardless. But I don't know, Eric. It's not meaningful baseball. It's hard for me to get up for it. You know what I'd rather get up for? A trip over to Tommy's with you and with Lou.
Buddy.
Hang out with the boys. And that, I think, that will get me fired up for the start of the season because we're a week out. I'll have a week to recover from what might be a wild day at Tommy's. If it's anything like that last visit with Lou, he needed the wheelbarrow to get me out of there. I was running down the street with a bottle in my hand. Jesus.
No, Gallen did not go to the Padres. I think that was a bunch of fake news.
Is it fake news?
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of which, hey, why not? Let's get it out of here. Let's take a little listen on our new sponsor for this year, Tommy's Mexican Restaurant, baby. There you go. Our proud sponsor of Giants Sports Talk Live here in 2026. Tommy's Mexican Restaurant there on West Geary in San Francisco. And you guys will be able to meet us there. March 14th should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Again, about a week or so away from the beginning of the 2026 season. So it should be fun. Tom says, hearing the Tommy's music makes me want to get up and move. There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
It's very catchy. I go around the house.
It is catchy, man. It is catchy. But again, it's. I find it interesting. You still got quite a few players out there that have not signed. Pirates, did you see they signed? You know what? Be careful of them Pirates, man. They got a pitching staff, and they went out there and got some slugger. Who did they get? They got O'Hearn. They picked up Ozuna today. Again, a big right-handed bat. There was somebody else that they picked up. Thoughts on Giants finishing second in the division? That's going to be kind of tough.
I think we finish
third. Could be fourth. Could be third.
Fifth. How about fifth?
No, we ain't going to finish behind Colorado, right? No.
Don't think so?
No. I mean, Colorado, don't get me wrong. They're bad, but my God, we can't sit there and say that the Giants are going to worsen Colorado. Man, that's right. Lau or Low or whoever the hell they got. They got the second baseman from the Rays. They got O'Hearn, and now they picked up Ozuna. They got a lineup, man. I'm telling you right now, the Pittsburgh Pirates have got a lineup, and they got some pitching. I would not sleep on the Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't know where they have them as far as Vegas is concerned. But watch out for them. They're going to be some strong contenders possibly for that. Well, again, on paper. So we'll see what they do.
They're going to be okay in the field.
And I said this to look. I don't mean to reiterate myself. Says I think we fished anyone in anywhere. What the hell was that? Man down. 81. That's where I kind of have them. Insane. That's kind of where I'm at right now with the Giants. 81 and 81.
Little Wilmer Flores was into no good here. He's looking, once I start the show, he's moping around all day, and then when I start the show, he's kind of like, I want attention. You ever have a cat, Eric, that if you could stack all your baseball cards up, and then he just goes over and he goes Just he's trying to get my attention here. He's knocking things over.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. But where the hell was I? Where was I talking, man?
Little Wilmer has a home here.
Talking about the Giants, 81 and 81. Seems about right. That seems about right. Look, I tell you what. This is just forget it. This is my prediction.
Prognostications.
Prognostication. Thank you. I think they're going to be 500 again. If they play a bit above their heads, I think they could get to 84. If they have a season like 2021, okay, they may be able to get to 88, 89 wins. If they have if you want to get to 88 to 89 wins, you got to have like a lot of error-free baseball. And I don't mean errors as in the fielding. I'm talking about executing damn near everything perfectly if you want to go out there and get to even get close to 90 wins. It's just, I think that's just where it's at. And I said this again, and I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm going to. I think the Giants might come out of the gates somewhat strong, right? I could see them being decent.
I agree with Lou. They come out of the gates somewhat slow. It's going to be a horrific April.
And I'll tell you why. I'll also explain to me, because I think Hauser and Malley will be okay for the first 3 months of the season. Once you get April, May, and June out of there and you start getting into July, that's where my concern is going to be. And we'll see where they're at. Again, we got a lot of guys on here who have not pitched very much in the major leagues as far as over 100 innings. So they're going to have, again, it's going to be pieced together because some of these guys are probably hit a wall. That happened with Ray last year, right? When he came off of Tommy John.
But what I'm reading into that, Eric, is put 2 and 2 together. Put your thoughts and my thoughts together. If you think they have a bad second half, and I think they have a bad April to begin with, dude, that leaves us like two months of baseball. What do we, dude? If it's a bad second half, you think there might be a little letdown? And I think we're going to have an abysmal April. What are we doing?
I don't know. We'll find out. Look, and again, the April schedule is not going to be. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's going to be difficult. And if you could come out of it 500, we're going to be fine. But it's don't panic. Yeah, and you can't honestly. When the season starts, if the first 2 seasons, they're a little bit under 500, don't go into panic mode. You just don't. Hey, exactly. There you go. Remember that? It was good stuff.
I'm bringing out all the stuff tonight.
There, why not? Why not? Why not? But don't get into a panic mode. Now, if you're 5 games out and it's August, granted you could still make up some ground, but you start getting into that nervous area, as they say, up in the nervous area. 10 days. But
I think it'll be interesting to see how the fan support is this year, Eric.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see where the fan base is.
How many years are we going to go with the fans saying, yeah, there's nothing like it? No, I think it's starting to be nothing like it.
Well, here's the thing, man. Again, putting the cart ahead of the horse. If the team finishes 500 this year, what is the fan base going to be tolerant of that? Are they going to be okay? Come on. I'm not trying to go negative here, but the Giants' success rate has been pretty bad. When's the last time, right? Take 2021 out of the equation. When's the last time the team hasn't been around 500?
16, right?
2016. That's a lot. That's a lot of seasons where the team has not been performing very well. So how many times can you go to the well, so to speak, of playing 500 baseball?
And then we had the even year anomaly, 10, 12, 14. We win the World Series. But what about 11, 13, and 15?
Well, 11, they were doing well. And then all of a sudden the Buster Posey injury happened and it kind of derailed the season.
But still.
20. Yeah. No, I hear you. But
at the end of the year, Eric, you got to win. Doesn't matter what injuries.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem. The Giants haven't had a whole lot. The Giants haven't had a whole heck of a lot of winning in the recent history. So,
want to see some winners?
Tony. Yeah, there you go. There's some winners. There you go.
Look at Eric, chest out, proud as a peacock there.
There we go, man.
And me, I'm over there I get a little attitude. I'm like, yeah, don't. Man, I was looking at the security guard at the corner of the sunglasses. Remember, he kept saying, "You guys got to move," and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna move. And then I turn around and start talking to everybody again. He was getting pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony, what's up, Tony? He goes, give me some playoff baseball. Dude, you're speaking my language. That's what I want. I want some freaking playoff baseball, man. Well, let's see. Oh, anyways, Marcos. Are you still out there? MV? Marcos?
My name is Marcos.
Was it Marcos that's saying that there was going to be a trade inbound? I think it was Marcos, or was somebody else.
Who knows?
Uh,
You know what I'm looking forward to, Eric? Getting it underway and the new show I'm working on. We're going to have a new feature on Giant Sports Talk Live, and we'll be talking baseball cards. We'll be talking Giants baseball and baseball cards. You bring it all together, Eric. It's going to be a hell of a show. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Giants Sports Talk Live. It's in the cards. And I like how Eric put my favorite two players, Michael Schooler and Wilmer Flores,
That's you, man.
among Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, and Ty Cobb.
Ty Cobb. How about that, huh?
There you go. Talk about misfits in there, Schooler and Wilmer. But
Yep.
And you notice all the cards, Eric? Wilmer Flores always blowing a bubble. No stress. No panic.
Yeah, no stress. Nope.
And I love that Giants. We're going to have to sell some of those baseballs you got in my hand there.
Some
But I do have a question. I do have a question, Eric. Your work, you see on that video display there, your work is impeccable, but I have one question.
Uh-huh.
Why do you have me sitting up in the the nosebleed seats in the outfield at Yankee Stadium?
That's old school. That's an old school.
You think I catch that, eh? I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty
Yankee
good.
Stadium.
That is. You see the old facade up there? Yeah, it's nice.
I saw that. Look at that.
I think if I'm not mistaken, it's an actual painting of good old Yankee Stadium.
Well, you put me in that painting, it looks real to me.
Looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? Yeah, not
Yep.
too shabby.
There you
Not
go.
too
So that's
shabby.
coming soon. It's coming soon. We'll be talking. So I lined up my first guest today. We're going to be talking about Benny Koff.
Benny Koff.
Big story about Benny Koff coming in the debut show. We haven't recorded it
What
yet.
is his claim to fame?
Well, Benny Koff, he played for the New York Giants, but then he got into stealing cars and hubcaps. Yeah,
Stealing cars, hubcaps.
you know. And I thought he was connected to Daly City. Now, my upcoming guest is going to correct me in the show. He goes, I don't know about the Daly City angle. I'm sure we're going to debate that coming up in the first show, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm talking to John Mangini, who is one of the America's largest baseball card collections,
Wow.
just known as, you've made it in the world, Eric, when they just go, oh, the Mangini collection. So, that means
There you go. When you're being referenced as a collection, that's pretty.
They do that with some cards. You know what a graded card. I've showed you graded card. I just happen to have a graded hockey card here. So you got a graded card. You know how they put that?
Yeah.
When famous collectors, like the renowned collectors, pass away, they'll grade their cards. But see where it says rookie? It'll say the Mangini collection. So it came from his collection.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that's getting my juices. I can't wait to do these shows. I got John Mangini. I got Dan from Dan's Vintage PC. I've got. I'm working on getting Sammy Thunder. Oh, does it get any better than that? Sammy Thunder on the show. So that's something
Never heard
I
of
look
him.
forward to. I know, Barry, but I guarantee you, after 60 minutes of In the Cards, you'll leave knowing a lot about Sammy Thunder and baseball card collecting.
That's going to be cool, man.
He's got one of the world's biggest Willie Mays collections.
Does he? Nice.
And he'll be displaying them, and we'll be talking about certain cards, how he acquired them. And one of
That's
his claim
freaking
to
awesome.
fame is he acquired an uncut. There was a Hires root beer card he was looking for.
Hires root beer.
Yeah. And then a very special guest, I told you. I didn't know if I talked about it on the air the other day. Another guest has already agreed. We haven't set a time to do the show. He got rid of a lot of his cards, and he's a high-end guy.
Mm.
And everybody's like, he's dumping all these cards, like putting them up for grabs. What's going on? He was secretly stashing the cash. You like that? Stash the cash. And he bought the best Shoeless Joe card,
Oh, did he? Ah, gotcha.
which I thought was appropriate after your Shoeless Joe Jackson story of riding the bus a couple of weeks ago. So
Lord Almighty.
that was a great. I haven't seen a short of that pop up
Lord
yet, but that was a great. That was
Yeah,
great.
that was a little. Woo, that was a little weird, man. The good old days.
Speaking of weird, I wonder if this guy's going to be popping around.
Hey, Caesar, he popped in here. What was it? A couple of days ago. Said he was back. So yeah, I want to see him come back in the chat. Caesar, where the hell are you, man? We haven't seen you in a while. You got to pop. I know, dude. I know it was a tough off season. I get it. I understand it. But come on, man. It's the season's getting ready to start. We have to root for the team. And,
I'm working on opening day going with the orange.
Tough. Don't get me wrong, man. You might have to choke down, when you get them verps that come, it comes up to here and you got to choke it down. Yeah.
See, that's the business. See when he's all business?
He's all business there. Yeah. There's fun.
That's opening
fun.
Day.
Yep.
And that's the business. He just came from work. Over the Mission District.
Oh my gosh.
What I'm feeling like tonight? I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. I'm going to watch.
Yeah, we're about done.
I'm going to watch some Streets of San Francisco tonight.
Streets of San Francisco. There you go. Hey, Insane's talking about opening day. Yeah, Glenn is going to be over there on location for opening day over there by the park.
And I believe Lou will be there. And
Lou will be there too. Well, there you go. And then I'll be here in Command Central, as they say, in the Central Valley, and we'll have some fun, man. Dude, here. Oh, you know what? Hey, let's do that. Let me go find that real quick. 1 second. Remember last year? Let me go find some shorts here.
Maybe somebody will sing us a song on the show tonight, Eric.
That was so awesome. Where the hell
it really was. You know what? For a first time doing a little show like this, you and I doing it from the living room, you know what? We had a few microphone issues and that, but I mean, I was a one-man show that day. I stole the corner of a vendor's table, and he was afraid MLB and the police were going to kick him out. I'm like, well, I'm going to have to hold the laptop and the microphone, and I was afraid somebody was going to walk away. It's downtown San Francisco, Eric. I was like, I'm keeping a close eye on all the goods here. I got the audio box, I got the laptop, got the cameras going. It's like a one-man show. I need security. Maybe Lou. Lou will be my security.
Lou will be your security.
Robbie Dizzle.
Oh man, remember this? This is great. This is, guys, for those of you, can I blow it up?
That was last year on opening day, just down. You can see the ballparks right up in the background there.
Yeah, you're barely.
Again, MLB was pretty strict. They wouldn't let you. It was like they owned. You know what, Eric? I see videos going around the news right now. They're like, hey, the street is public property. It's public sidewalk. They didn't want me or the vendors or the bootleggers hanging around close to the ballpark. So
but you could go drop a deuce and you'll be just fine, right? I think that's gotten better.
Not me personally, but I understand where you're going. All right, let's hit it up.
All right, here. This will say for those of you who weren't here last year. We're just playing this. We're just going down memory lane. This was a lot of fun. This was opening day last year.
Yeah, buddy.
Woo!
He's here.
There's Eric. There's Eric.
What is up, man?
Man, you guys do a great job. Listen to you guys every night. Try to until my wife gets pissed. Tell me to go to bed. I love you guys, man. You guys do a great job.
Thanks, Caesar.
He's here, baby. I'm here.
Woo! Yeah, man. There is the Orange Man live on Giant Sports Talk Live.
He is indeed, and I'm going to ask him that age-old opening day question. What does opening day mean to you as a Giant fan?
I've been coming for 20 years since the park opened. I'm a big fan, huge fan. I grew up poor. I used to listen to the radio station back in Calistoga.
Yep.
When I was in high school. We had no TV, so I listened to KMBR every day.
And you watch Giant Sports Talk Live on the old YouTube every day.
Every day, baby. Every day I listen to you guys. Every day. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. If you want to be in first place, it's bye-bye, baby. Root for the Giants at Candlestick Park and help light the spark, because when it comes to Giants baseball, it's bye-bye, baby.
Yeah. I love it, man.
There he is, the artist known as the artist.
I love it. That's so great, man. The artist known as the artist.
It was a lot of fun, buddy.
Dude, it was so much fun.
The
That
contract
was
I was
perfect.
negotiating my contract for this year at Giant Sports Talk Live right around when Lou was. And I said, Eric, the deal is opening day, you're going to go boat. You'll be the man on the street, and I'll be here in Master Control. Eric went, not happening.
Yeah.
You don't like being up there and
Not low. Don't get me wrong. I just don't have the setup to do that. I just don't. I use a damn PC. I don't use a laptop or anything like that. So it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good.
That's fair.
But my
I was
gosh,
feeling bad. I'm not shy. You know me. I was yelling.
yeah.
Never during the show. I was yelling at the Mariner fans that were going
the Mariner
by.
fans, yeah, that was
Remember,
awesome.
I got the wife and the husband. He was.
Yep.
He was a
Giants
Giants
fan.
His wife was a Mariner fan.
Yep.
Oh, that was cute.
Dude, it was awesome, man. It was so much fun.
And it was Eric, bring up one of those videos again, just to soak it in. The Orange Man, for example. First couple of seconds of the Orange Man.
That's back to the short.
Yeah.
Let me get back
You
here.
know what's great about opening day and the start of the season, Eric? You talked about it earlier in the show. The springtime weather.
Oh yeah, it was.
Look at, I don't see a cloud in the sky there, Eric. It wasn't. It was opening day.
It was a beautiful opening day.
Went 12 innings. It was like a wild. Who was going to score the first 20 runs would win. I don't know. It was an amazing day.
Yep, exactly. Hey, look at that, Marcus. Hey, what's up, Marcus?
Anyway,
he said he's going to be there Friday. He's going to be there Friday. You're going to be there when? Well, you're going to be there Friday as well. You're going to be there I'm guessing all opening week, right?
I told you I'm going to the first 17 games. I'm going to San Diego. I'm going to do the Seattle trip. I got a lot of baseball.
Wow. You ain't messing around.
Well, we're playing the Yankees. Then we go to San Diego. So I'm doing the first road trip. Eric, we don't mess around with Giant Sports Talk Live. I figure if you're going to do a show called Giants Sports Talk Live, let's follow the Giants. I mean,
Exactly.
I'm across the street from the ballpark, Eric.
There you go. Exactly. And then Marcus, he was our winner last year. Remember at the Squares? He got the royal treatment there with Lou seats. So yeah, awesome, man. Good deal.
We're working on another. Lou and I are working on another Squares.
Oh yeah, another Squares thing. Exactly. Yeah, we'll be doing that during the season. During the season, that's again, we try to help a individual or organization if we can with some extra money. So yeah, it's awesome. We do some donations, and you get a chance to win Lou's seats, which is right there in the front row, which is freaking awesome. Great stuff, man. I love doing that.
Talk to Marcus after. I think Marcus would have had a great time after what we did. I think Marcus would have had a great time. Yep. I mean, there's where Marcus was sitting in my seat. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, you get any closer than that? A night at the ballpark in the front, and then you come home, watch Giant Sports Talk Live. You are in the game, Eric. You are in the game.
You are 100%, dude. It's awesome. And then, when I'm driving back home, you'll be covering the post game, and I'll call in, and it's so much damn fun. It's so much fun.
That's why we're number one, man. That's why we're number one. We're on every night talking baseball.
Damn near.
Every night.
Damn near. Exactly. Yeah.
Every night. And then when I'm not available, we got Lou now on board, and Lou and I aren't available. You got our dear friends. And I mean, he was the contributor of the year. Armand, although he's in New York, he can talk a little New York Giants baseball, Mets baseball, and follow the major leagues. See who gets out of the gate quick. And
follow the story, man. And that's the beauty of baseball, right? It's every single day for 6 months. Every single day. Of course, with days off in there, but it's every single day. You're hanging in there with your team, and it's
friends.
There's nothing like it. Nothing like
we mentioned Dean earlier. I met Dean at the ballpark, and we hang out. And then we always try to. Bernice will get the tickets. If he hasn't got one for a specific game, he goes, "Oh, I might go Friday night." Bernice will get the ticket. Three of us sit together. I watch him. He's teaching me how to do his scorebook. Eric is impeccable.
I bet it is.
It's impeccable.
Steiner said, Glenn, you need to come up to SAC and watch a SAC A's. Yeah, we have to do that. We'll have to. Why not? Hey, make sure though, Glenn. Just word of warning. Make sure it's a night game. Make sure it's a night game.
Right about now, Eric, when it's like minus 30 here, I wouldn't sneeze at that at all. I got a runny nose tonight, man. It's cold here. Winter.
Oh my God. Today was a little bit cold. Yesterday was like 70-something degrees. It was nuts, dude.
Guys, look up on YouTube, coldest place on the planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And there'll be videos that are filmed like 10 blocks from me or 8 blocks from me. Portage in Maine, Winnipeg, Manitoba, known as the coldest place on the planet.
All right, before we get
it'll be opening day, Eric. It'll be like, could be snowing. It'll be snowing on opening day. So, and I'll be at the ballpark. Hopefully I'll be at the ballpark.
Marcus says, I feel like it's clear that our team overall has improved from this time last year. The lineup has. The pitching has not.
No, I don't think the team has, Eric. I think
the bullpen,
I think the
bullpen
team
is worse.
I don't think the team's any better. I think we took one step backwards.
The bullpen is worse, and the starting rotation is the same, if not worse. Because, again, we got a lot of guys in there. Look, they'll start out the gates okay, but I just don't know if we have the durability to go through it in season.
No, we had two decent first basemen who had good bats on the bench. They're gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with Casey Schmidt on the bench, I think he'll be okay, right? I think he'll be okay. They still need another guy. Hey, maybe and honestly, I don't know, to be honest with you, because we're what are they going to do with Matos? And here's another thing. It's possible because Drew Gilbert has options. Matos doesn't.
Oh,
so
Matos.
Drew Gilbert may wind up in Sacramento, and they may start the season with Matos.
That's true.
As your fourth outfielder.
You want to put up a last minute, 2-minute warning poll, Eric? Give me a poll tonight. Quick poll. Yeah. Who would people rather see come in the 9th inning with 2 outs, game on the line? Casey Schmidt or Wilmer Flores?
Oh, you talking about pinch hitting?
When the game's in the line, 9th inning, it's do or die. You get who's coming off, who's winning it off the bench for you? Wilmer or Casey Schmidt? You know where my vote would go, although we don't participate in our own poll, but I like one, you like the other, right? You like what is it, Cam? What's his name? I can never remember.
Dom Smith.
Why do I always call him Cam Smith? Dom Smith, you like his bat, what he can present. He can always, both of them could play first base. They were doable at first. I don't know. They let those guys go, and I don't see them. I just don't think we have the same bench as we had last year, Eric, when the game was on the line.
I don't think we do.
The bullpen, I don't think our bullpen is what it was last year. And it wasn't exactly over the top last year to begin with, Eric. So, Marcus, I think we took a step backwards.
Well, in the pitching, yeah. Rotation last year was Webb, Ray, Verlander, Hicks, and Roop, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Verlander started off kind of crappy this season, right? And then he finished strong. Hicks.
He was competitive. He kept us in all the his appearances, Eric.
Well, not in the beginning. In the beginning, they were bad.
Verlander, he kept us in a lot of games, dude. I was at games where he was giving up 2 or 3 hits through first 5, but they didn't get him out of there. Again, we didn't have enough depth. But
yeah, no. And then
this year,
Hicks,
you're going to be begging for him.
Hicks was, and Roop had elbow problems. Now you have Webb, Ray, Hauser, Malley, and Roop. What's up, Rosemont? Again, I'm rooting for Roop, but Malley has a cranky shoulder. Hauser hasn't been exactly healthy. When's the last time he went over 100 innings? I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's the problem, Marcus. You're saying that they're a wash, but that's the problem. Who's going to fill their shoes if they go down, or what if they can't go? What if they can't get through July, so to speak, and they start having diminished returns? And then who are you going to rely on? One of the young guys who haven't done it yet? Oh man, dude, give me the sure thing for a rotation. I would rather have a sure thing for a rotation than just trying to piece it together. And the bullpen, tell me this, Marcus. Who do you bring in? If you got a 1-run lead and you're on the bottom of the 9th and you're at Oracle Park, who's the guy coming through the center field doors to close the game down with only 1 run, with a 1-run lead?
Tell you how bad it is. Eric, I'll tell you how bad it is over in KMBR. They're asking all their guests to come on. They're asking it. They're phrasing it like you are, but here's how they're phrasing it. When you've got a 3-run lead, who are you bringing in?
Oh.
It's even worse.
Come on.
So
I don't think you say it's in a better spot. Not with the for me, not with the pitching. The lineup is better. No doubt about it. Right? We could all agree. With the addition of Vader and Arias, the lineup is better. I like the lineup, and I think they're going to score runs. And I've said this before, Marcus. I'm afraid of the run prevention, not the run producing, because I think we're going to have more runs scored this year. I just got a feeling that we're going to give up more runs, and it's, I think it's an 81-win team. But hey, I could be totally fair.
Anthony Banda was unpredictable. He spent quite a bit of time in the minor leagues last year, too.
No, we don't need another left. That was all over the place.
It's funny. There's the one change from last year, Eric. We were entering the season last year. We didn't have a lefty.
Yeah.
And now we got
well, we ran out of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got Eric Miller. Again, we don't know what's going on with his elbow. Those things don't go away. And that's the issue. Yeah. Right now they're healthy, but as the season goes on, all of a sudden, elbow gets cranky.
Yep.
Shoulder gets cranky, and then it's like, okay, what are you going to do now?
You're worried about the second half. I'm worried about opening month. You know what? It's funny, Eric. If we could go back and pull some old footage of the last month of our shows last year, the month of September, our programming. Last year, a lot of people in here saying, oh my God, Kaiway, Tang, and McDonald next year. Look out. Now we got people in here saying, oh, thank God he's off the roster. So I can't keep up with the fans.
Yeah, I know. Hey, the only thing is that he was able to eat some innings. That was the thing. All right, let me look at the poll. In a clutch situation, who do you want up to bat? I got Schmidt, Smith, Flores, and Encarnacion. 15% say Schmidt, 40% Smith, 40% Flores, 5% Encarnacion. Well, there you go.
5%. That's probably his hit ratio. He strikes out a 30% mark, doesn't he? 35% of the time.
Flores and Smith are the two guys that people feel more confident about.
And the two guys we're not bringing back. There you go, Eric. There you go.
I know.
But the fans will still go out and pay their money for tickets and popcorn and pizza and beer and soda. Speaking of soda, hats off to Pepsi. Keeping us going here. They spend the money, Eric. They're not happy about it, but they'll still go.
Yeah. I don't know. Look, and I agree with you. I like Wilmer Flores coming off the bench because, again, he has that clutch gene in him. He gives a good at bat. Look, Arias, right? Yeah. He does the same. He gives a good at bat too. Doesn't have the pop, but he'll go make contact. There's no doubt about it. Anyway.
By the way, Eric, one last question about this poll before we wrap that up. I just want to know is Encarnacion or members of his are they actually watching our program tonight? Is our voting system like the Hall of Fame? No. Is it like we only had 21 down low, or can you tell me who the hell voted for Encarnacion, Eric? We're gonna put you to work to figure that one out.
You can't. I wish I could. That would be fun, kind of fun. But
I call it out. Anyway.
Let's get the hell out of here. Guys, we'll be back here Wednesday night. And look, on Wednesday, we're going to have at least maybe some baseball news. Pitchers and catchers report. We'll probably hear about, how's people feeling, because they're going to be throwing some bullpens, I'm guessing. And then, look, we'll go from there and see what happens.
Speaking of cranky arms, we'll see who goes down first.
Yeah, I know.
Have you bought a Valentine's Day gift yet, Eric? Or is it too early? Actually, too early. It's next week, isn't it?
Come on, Rosamond. Come on, man. Come on.
Denise and I don't do Valentine's Day.
No,
we love every day of the year. What's
there? You go.
I love
there. You don't need an artificial day.
Every day.
There you go. You don't need no artificial day, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, we're in love every day, or at least I'm in love with her. Yeah,
there you go. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. All right, let's get the hell out of here, Glenn. Guys. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Enjoy your Tuesday. And we will be back here Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Do it all over again and have some fun. All right, guys. Woo! Be good. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.